Human trafficking and exploitation continue to impact women, teen girls, and children right here in North Texas. But one organization is working every day to bring hope, healing, and a path forward. Bianca Davis, CEO of New Friends, New Life, joins us live in studio this morning to share how they're empowering survivors, the impact of their innovative programs, and how the community can get involved as well. Good morning to you, Bianca.
Good morning. It's great to be here.
So glad to have you. So if you could, can you fill us in on what exactly the mission is at New Friends, New Life?
Yes. So New Friends New Life is a local nonprofit agency that works to restore and empower women and girls who've been trafficked and exploited right here in our community. And we've been doing this work for 28 years in the North Texas area.
So tell me then, how widespread is the human trafficking problem right here in North Texas, if you can put it in perspective for us?
Yes. Well, human trafficking is a global crisis, but it's also a very local issue. Sadly, Texas ranks second in the nation for highest number of human trafficking victims. This includes sex trafficking and labor trafficking. And Dallas ranks second in the state, right behind Houston.
My gosh.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so not only are we number 2 in the country, but we're also number 2 in the state.
Yes, definitely an issue that we don't want to be trending in.
We've
been working hard to fight against that.
My goodness. Okay, so tell me, how are you guys going about helping these women and these children in our community?
Yeah. Oftentimes, survivors of trafficking are showing up at our doors with pieces of their lives in their hands, saying, can you help me with this? So they may have minimum education, they have a host of emotional traumas, they might have a criminal record, they don't have a work history, and so we work to remove these long-term roadblocks so that she can reintroduce herself to society, sustain herself and her family.
Wow, wow. I mean, listening to you talk about it, I think we all understand that human trafficking exists, but when you put it in these words with these numbers and you're just articulating the hurdles that real people go through, and these half the time are our neighbors and we never even know it. And so you have programs such as Liberty Street Garden. Tell me how that's making a difference for your survivors.
Yes, Liberty Street Garden is a social enterprise project that New Friends New Life engaged with, along with the Meadows Foundation and Bonton Farms. So it's a 1-acre community garden that gives our women this bridge employment opportunity, so they can work in the garden in a trauma-informed environment, they can get income, and the beauty of it as well is the community can get involved. So you can bring your volunteer groups of 10, 15, 20 people to help us plant and harvest and sell produce, organic produce to the local community.
Okay, but wait, I love that just because of the simple fact that now they have a resource as well. I'm sure if they have children, they can be pulling from this garden as well to feed their own kids. And it's hard to get your hands on organic these days. And so to be able to do it right there in that garden is so special. And Mother's Day is coming up quite quickly as well. And so tell me, because I know that can be a very meaningful time in the program as well.
Yeah, you know, many survivors of trafficking are women. We know that men and boys are also trafficked, but it disproportionately affects women and girls. So when you're thinking about Mother's Day, thinking of all the women that are in your life, and we all had dreams of what we wanted to be and how we wanted our lives to unfold. But sadly, for many women, their lives have gone off course. So Mother's Day is an opportunity for us to make that mental connection and consider how we can break these generational cycles of trauma and poverty and exploitation to give women the life that we just all deserve to live.
Exactly. But I like what you said and that you just touched on. Even though women are disproportionately affected by this, men and boys are still included, and you guys are not forgetting about them. A men's breakfast is coming up. Tell me more about that.
Yes, on Monday, May 4th, we have our annual Man Kindness Breakfast led by the Men's Advocacy Group at New Friends New Life, because we know that we can never end an issue like this if we don't bring our good men to the table.
Indeed.
If men don't get an opportunity to understand where they fit in this fight. And so we're expecting about 250 men and women at the Dallas Country Club at 7:30 in the morning to join us to talk about how we can fight this together.
This is incredible. The work that you are doing is incredible, and you have really moved me this morning, and I'm hoping that you've moved someone at home too, just with the truth and the authenticity of what the situation is. And so I appreciate you being here this morning.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.